Hey everybody, Sweetkid here with another CSR2 video. In this video, I'll be teaching you guys how to determine if a car is good or not good at live racing at a glance. This trick works basically 95% of the time and has worked for me with no issue, so I wanted to share this trick with you guys today. So without further ado, let's get right into it. The first car we'll be looking at is the original Toyota GR Supra, the one that came in dressed to impress. So how do you determine if a car is good at live racing or not at a glance? Again, this trick is not foolproof, but it works 95% of the time, I would say, and gives you a general rule to know if a car is going to be good or not. So we'll head into the upgrade section and we'll start putting stage 3 of everything. Keep in mind that all the fusions for stage 1, 2, and 3 have to be fitted for the optimal results. At stage 3, this is because when you buy a new car, often you buy all the upgrades available and are waiting on stage 4s to come in. And at an all stage 3 build, this will give you an indication if the car is any good or not, because you have access to 2 of the tuning values, being nitrous and tire pressure. So right now I'll play with the nitrous and the tire pressure and we'll see the Evo jump significantly. As you can see, at all stage 3s, this car has 648 pp and 1976 Evo, which is very good for a live racing build. Typically, you want your Evo to be at least 3 times, give or take, more than your PP. So you're keeping your PP as low as possible and your Evo as high as possible as a general rule. And the next thing you might want to do is when your stage 4s come in, specifically only put stage 4 transmission on so you can have access to the tuning values for that. And don't forget to put the fusion parts for that as well. As you can see, my Evo is jumping even more to 2.1k. If I play with the sliders, I can roughly gauge the peak would be around here. 2.1k Evo at 652 pp. And this car can run 10.1 and it will likely be in 10.4 lobbies if all goes to plan. So that's how I determine this car is a good live racer. Let's move on to the other car that's going to be featured in the video, the new Toyota GR Supra from John's Tuner Pit. Again, we'll follow my same rule of putting stage 3 of everything. I'm missing a few fusion slots, but they won't make that much of a difference. So we'll put stage 3s for everything and we'll see how the Evo goes. Off the bat, we're not off to a good start because this car has about 400 Evo less than the Dress to Impress GR Supra. So let's head into tuning and let's start playing with the values in the hopes that something gets better. The nitrous didn't seem to do much. Let's see if tire pressure does anything. It does spike, but not to the same degree as the first GR Supra. As you can see, there is about a 500 Evo difference, which is quite significant. And this is on all stage 3 build, which is quite disappointing. So what we'll do next is we will put stage 4 transmission and we'll start playing with the slider on that and see where it peaks. Going to the left, it drops, so we have to go to the right. And it should peak soon. Let's have a look. Yep, it peaks here around 1654, which is not good at all. So that's how I determine in advance that this car is not going to be a good live racer. Because on the exact same build as the first GR Supra, you can see the PP is the same, but the Evo is massively different. 652 pp for both, 1654 for this, 2143 for this. So obviously, this GR Supra is going to be the way to go with the first one. I would say the second one is rather junk. It's not going to be useful in any way outside of the following, Elite Showdowns and John's Tuner Pit, the event itself. So as a result, don't upgrade this car unless you have the extra resources to do so. Save all your fusion parts and elite tokens for the first GR Supra. That's far better of a car, and as a result, it's going to be worth your time and money, especially if you're a new player. Your first GR Supra is going to be the main car you're going to be using most of the time. So stay away from the second Supra. It's just a waste of parts. It's a trap, in my opinion, to get you to waste your Toyota parts. So yeah, stick with the first GR Supra. And as a little bonus tip for anybody who's stuck it out to the end, the last trick I use to determine if a car is good at live racing or not is when you fit all stage 3 upgrades, look how much Evo at the first fusion part gives you. It has to be the first 1 or 2 fusion parts. If it gives you around maybe 10 or so Evo, it's not going to be good. If it gives you 50 or so Evo, it could be good, but it needs testing. But if it gives over 100 Evo when you first put it, it's basically guaranteed to be a good live racer. I applied this trick to the latest Prestige Cup car, the Hyundai Ioniq 5N and PX1, and that turned out to be a great live racer. So that's a tip, especially for you guys who stuck it out until the end of this video. With that said, that wraps it up for my quick guide teaching you guys how to determine if a car is good or not so good in live racing. I hope my video has been helpful. If this kind of video tickles your fancy, do leave a like and a comment. It does help my channel grow. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to know when I post videos like this to help you get better at CSR2. With that said, thank you so much for watching. Take very good care of yourselves, and I'll see you in my next video.